You choose. Okay. So you choose sexual gratification over your life.
Well, not me. Not me. But I've heard so many scenarios about this thing. And they'll be like, oh, Charlie, what did me? The way he, like, I can't leave him.
The Cozy Chat Show. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome to the Cozy Chat Show. This show is proudly brought to you by Sika Gold Cosmetics. Yes, if you are looking at my beautiful skin and you are enjoying it, just call 0548 399 794. I repeat, 0548 399 794. Without wasting much time, let's dig right into the show. And our topic for the day is, why do people stay in abusive, or why do people stay in toxic relationships? Yes, why are people silent in toxic relationships? And I'll start with Madam, your name and what you do.
I'm Esther. I'm a student and I'm into music.
Oh, wow. That's nice. And
yeah, I'm Sergi. I'm a supply officer. And that's all.
Supplies of surgical items, I guess.
No, like I said, basically like a procurement officer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. And you are?
Okay, Delight Lisa Sayram. I'm a student, accounts clerk, and also every part of the media I did there.
So you have all the money, say?
I'm the brokest person on earth.
Broken. I can't imagine that anyway. So let's dig right into the topic. Why do people stay in toxic relationships? Madam Esther, what do you have to say?
Well. Toxic relationships. That has been a major concern, and people are dying because of toxic relationships. And most of the times they say it's because they are in love with their person, they have built their relationship from scratch, and why would I let it go, lose everything, and then start a new relationship that I don't even know where it will lead to. So basically, they just want to stay and work things out, and they will tell you, oh, he will change, she will change.
The fear of starting afresh, right?
You know, right?
Oh.
It involves a lot. So people just, let me let it slide. It will work out.
I see. Said, did you agree?
Well, people don't change, that I believe in, that I know very much, that they don't change forever. They might only backslide for a while and then bounce back to their natural self.
Wow.
So if you are in a relationship or you are starting one and you are hoping that the person is exhibiting some characters and you're hoping that the person will change, then I must tell you that you are leading on the wrong path.
Wow.
So you should be able to take your beginning seriously, study the person very well. Don't take everything lightly. Just look at the person very well, whatever the person is doing, whatever actions they are taking, what comes out of their mouth, how they relate with everybody around them, how they treat everybody. I mean, like, you know what you want. So if it's not what you want, then you should move out from that stage before it leads to something else.
Madam Lisa, I heard that toxic relationships are the most romantic relationships. How true is that?
It's actually true to people that believe in it. As for me, early on you said, or you asked reasons why people stay in toxic relationship.
Yes.
So I think the fear of loneliness and also low self-esteem, people making you feel that you are not important enough, or maybe if I leave you, you'll not get anybody. And also the belief of that person will change. Yes, like these are the reasons, some of the reasons why people stay in the toxic relationship and they don't know how to go. And being there is nice, so even a toxic relationship. Oh, I won't say it's not nice. It's nice because the person is obsessed with you. There is an obsession. So the person will do anything, everything you want. But every little chance he or she gets, they will beat you. They will not allow you go out. They will always be looking into your business. They will not allow you to take decisions for yourself. And that is very bad. That's very, very bad.
So what are some of the things that when we see, we say that, okay, this is enough, okay? When is the right time to say no, Madam Esther? When is the right time to decide that I'm tired of this relationship, I don't want to be in it anymore?
Well, when you start seeing that disrespect, him talking to you anyhow or she talking to you anyhow, disrespecting you in front of people, especially, even in the house, the person disrespects you, the person doesn't take your views seriously. My sister, my brother, like, you should say no to that kind of relationship, because relationships are built on respect, solid respect. Yes, that's what your kids are going to copy and will also emulate. So you should have a house that is full of respect. Else, no.
So, Sergi, what are some of the things that keep people in toxic relationships?
So yeah, there are a couple of them. One is sexual.
Okay.
I mean, if it's good, you can expect that, especially for the lady, you can expect that. I mean, there are ladies who even subscribe to, like, what did you call it? BDSM or something.
BDSM.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
There are people who subscribe to that. Like, they even want their romantic time to be kind of a struggle and something.
Fights, choking and all that.
So there are
at the
people who
expense of
actually
your life.
enjoy pain. Okay,
Yeah.
there are people who actually enjoy pain. So for such a person, you don't expect that they will live. I mean, they might complain and all that, but it's just the physical distance. But that is what their soul is there for. So they will definitely be in it. I mean,
So that's just like being obsessed with the person, because I don't think that is love.
Yeah, obsession.
it could be love. It could be, you see, love is just a broader word. But certain things fall in the category of love. Okay, somebody's love could stem out of the obsession. Okay, and whatever connection there is. Somebody's too can stem out from financial satisfaction. So, and there are all other factors that will play part to form that component of love. But ultimately, it's all about what determines your satisfaction. You
I
understand?
see.
So if money determines your satisfaction, then eventually you are going to define your love with that. If, what do they call it, peace of mind determines your satisfaction, you are going to determine, oh, this guy gives me peace of mind, so I'm okay.
So what are some of the character traits that we can take or see when someone is being toxic towards us? You know, sometimes we don't get to notice or we don't get to see it. The time we get to notice that I'm in a toxic relationship, then it's like it's too late for you to detach yourself. So can we have some examples or some things to serve as a warning, or the red flags? Okay. Yes.
Okay, so, well, I'll classify them under emotional, physical, and then, psychological. Emotionally, you are trying to make the relationship work, but every time they are giving you that attitude, like you're not doing your best. You know within yourself you are trying everything for this relationship to work, but he comes back and he does things like you are not helping. You're not helping things out. And physically, you're in relationship, and I'm not saying a guy should take 100% care, like need for the lady. But then in a relationship, as a guy, you're supposed to take care of your woman. And you're in a relationship, you don't do that. The worst part is you see them doing it to others. You see your girl with her messy hair and someone outside, you give her money to do the hair, your lady is in the house. Like me, I wouldn't accept for a relationship like that.
I see.
Yes. And then there are beatings too. Small thing, anger issue setting, and then you get to beat someone's daughter. And because of love, the person keeps mute about it. And at times, because of the family they are coming from, they don't even know it's a toxic relationship they are in.
I see.
Daddy beats mommy all the time.
So it has become something
What
very
he's
normal.
doing, he's a man.
I see.
Yeah.
And sometimes I think people are scared to, voice out or say something because of their beliefs, the churches they attend, what their parents say. Do you think, Madam Lisa, do you think those things are helping society? Don't we think those things are rather encouraging the people to die? Or it's like a suicide attempt or something?
Well, I think that if you're in a relationship and it's toxic and you feel that because your pastor or your leader or whosoever said that if you divorce or you leave the relationship, it's against the Bible and all that, so because of that you stay in a toxic relationship, then you are killing yourself. And back to seeing red flags. One crucial red flag in a toxic relationship.
Crucial underlined. Let's take note.
you see is like low self-esteem. Somebody trying to make you feel that you are less important.
Wow.
When you start seeing that sign, that is where it gets to a point where they will start to decide for you.
Wow.
When you don't agree, then they'll start to beat you. And I'm not only talking about guys when it comes to beatings, because there are guys that ladies beat and they don't show it. Oh, yes.
There's this guy that said his
yes.
turn on is a lady that beats him.
Yes, there are guys that are in a relationship and their ladies beats them all. But when they come out, like, bro is looking good.
Yeah,
you understand.
Thing. He has to wipe his tears and put his hands in his pocket.
Yes. So for me, for you to tell me, like, or make me feel that my views are less important to you and all that, I feel that should be, like, crucial. Like, you are trying to bring my spirits down.
Yeah.
If I want to do something, you tell me that this is how it's supposed to be. I'm not saying you can't decide for your partner, but when your partner has something to say, listen to it.
Wow.
Do you get it? Listen to it.
One crucial thing, one crucial red flag you have to know is that don't let anybody think less of you. And they will think less of you when they have low self-esteem, and you don't have to let that happen to you. Yeah. You are precious, you are beautiful just the way you are, and you don't need pressure. Trust me, you don't need pressure at all. So yes, we are still talking about obsession, okay? I've seen guys that are obsessed with ladies, and I see them stalking them. Can this obsession lead to the murder or attempt murder of someone, of a spouse particularly?
Obsession is deadly.
Wow.
But it's good in a way. To some extent, obsession is good. But somebody that is over-obsessed with you, as I said, can go to any extent. The person can do anything to get you. The person can follow your movements. And guys, I'm not trying to be biased. But you see, when a lady is obsessed with a guy, it's normal for that lady to, like, bring fight all the time. I know you have something to say, but don't worry. Yes, don't worry, you'll say it. But when a guy is obsessed with a lady, that guy is willing to do anything.
Like, you don't even have to answer a phone call.
That is it.
You don't have to even go out, step out of the room.
Yes.
Even if it's your mom, who are you talking with?
He wants to know everything. Like, he wants to be, like, in everything you do, every business. And as I said earlier, these are people that don't want to keep you, but they don't want somebody else to have you. So immediately they know somebody else is in the picture. That's where they'll present themselves to be nice. And we're talking about toxic relationship.
Yeah.
So when they come back being nice and all that, then we now misunderstand, like we get that concept as love. But that is not love. Okay. Then we decide to, he's my ex, but he has come to apologize. So what should I do? Let me go, he will change. You see, that is it.
Sergi.
Say I'm wrong.
Sergi, have you been obsessed with someone before?
Oh, of course.
Oh, wow, really? Tell us about it.
Oh, of course. I'm obsessed.
Tell us about it.
I'm obsessed. I'm a married person, so I'm obsessed with my wife.
Oh, that's nice.
She's
You are
very-
married.
Family, yeah.
Please, Sergey is married. Please,
So-
He's off the market.
he's off the market. Wow.
So yeah, obsession, right? Obsession is very good. It's a key ingredient in marriage.
Wow.
Okay, once obsession dies, like everything dies, especially the sexual part of it. I mean, I used to say that if you're a lady and your libido doesn't beat for a guy, then there's no reason for you to like chase the guy. If you see the person and you know feel
If
the
you are a
thing,
lady and your
Yeah.
libido is not beating for the man, it
Then-
means you are not in love with the man.
The same way, if you're a guy and you see this lady and like you don't constantly feel attracted to the person, you know, even if a guy is obsessed with you, like the little space you and him have, I mean, he wants to like fool you and all those things. If you see those kind of things from a guy, look, that guy is special for you. There's a reason. If a guy sees you all the time, is attracted to you, I'm taking it from a sexual side, and wants to have affairs with you constantly, that guy is special for you.
I see.
Because if that thing dies, your relationship is it cast. Yeah.
Last.
I'm telling you, it cast.
I see.
Okay, because
see.
when the relationship grows further and becomes a marriage, right, and maybe the two of you are together, that is where the stress of being around people comes in. Okay,
Okay.
you all go through stages. The guy will try to hustle for more money to bring to the house. The lady will go through like the stages of childbirth and all those things. So if that obsession, the sexual one, is not there from the onset, when it gets to that point, Charlie, everything.
So from
Good cast.
from your statements right now, or from your whatever you are saying right now, you are trying to say that sexual life or the way someone has sex with you or sleeps with you can be a factor why you remain in a toxic relationship. Sister
Yeah, it
Esther.
could also be a reason why people remain in a toxic relationship, because,
Wow.
especially ladies. Oh yeah, you people can attend. You people,
So-
you
so-
people, you people should speak to it. Yeah, if the thing good,
Esther,
if the thing
Esther,
good,
wait, I want to hear from Esther. No, Esther, take the microphone. You are really supporting that. So wait, okay. So you choose sexual gratification over your life.
Well, not me. Not me. But I've heard so many scenarios about this
Then you
thing.
choose it.
And they'll be like, oh, Charlie, what Demia, the way he, like, I can't leave him.
Oh.
Yeah, I've had so many encounters with ladies that I've been a peer educator. So they'll be like, Madam, this one, dear, you don't know, eh?
The thing is good at the expense of your life.
Yeah. So some
wow.
ladies go to that extent, and it's very, very toxic. And I don't know why they do that, but
if you are
me, I wouldn't do something
You
like
are-
that.
I'm coming. Not to catch you, but
Yeah.
you are literally underestimating the power of sex. The thing is good.
Oh, nobody.
The thing
doing-
is good. I'm coming. That is why God says God has preserved it until marriage.
No, nobody is against that too.
So it
But
is
the
a
thing
very
is that,
crucial
relax.
context.
Do you
So
know
don't-
something?
Don't say that you choose that over
No,
something.
no. Do you know something? Do
You
you
are
know
supposed
something?
to choose it over a lot of things, even money.
Do you know something?
At the
Oh yes.
expense of your life.
Oh yes. But do you know something? I won't blame you because you are married. Yes. Me that I'm not married and I'm in a relationship and I want to die in a relationship because of sex.
You
It
want
doesn't
to
make
die.
it doesn't make any sense. I'm in a relationship.
Yeah.
And I want to stay and die in a toxic relationship because of sex. It doesn't make any sense. to me.
Yeah, because you don't even know whether it's
The
taking
person
you somewhere,
exactly,
to get married to
exactly.
you or something.
But do you know, like it's sometimes not only about the sex. Sometimes love is sacrifice.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Tell us.
So when somebody sacrifices time to spend with you, there are some little things that some guys do when you get emotionally attached too much. Like you be so much attached to the person.
Yeah.
And you look at some of the things they do, like when you are down, sometimes they are there, and all these things will make you feel like, oh, then he will change. The belief he will change. So let me just be inside. So for me, I wouldn't agree with you guys completely that it's because of like or sexual desires, like you should be in a toxic relationship. No, because there are other things. There are other factors, like there are other things that contributes to it. If my man is good in bed, it's a plus.
It's not a plus.
Bro, I like
It's a gift.
It's a gift.
So if your woman is good in bed too, it's a gift.
It's a special gift.
Good. But if somebody can give you good sex,
Yeah.
and emotionally if you are down, the person is not there.
Yeah.
Mental health, the person is not there. You will not need the person, like when you are in trouble, the person is not there at all.
Yeah.
Will you say because of that sex thing, so you will not leave the toxic? We're talking about toxic relationship.
Yeah.
And we are talking about things that will help people leave toxic relationship. So me, I don't support the idea that, of course, once in a while we'll meet people we are obsessed with. Sex is good. Like, it's really good.
I can see the smile on your face.
But it won't be enough reason for somebody to stay in a toxic relationship. Do you get it?
Madam Esther, when do you think, like, okay, enough is enough? Like, this thing is okay. I've had enough of it. When do you think is the right time to leave a toxic relationship?
Well, personally, I don't like when you don't want to accept my view or you don't even want to listen to it. So immediately you start to put down my views. I'm saying something and you think you wouldn't even give it a chance, like I try. So I will see if it will even come out well. You just snub it like that. I don't like it. And if you lay your hands on me, even you do like this, I'm out. You do like this, I'm out.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm out.
I see.
Yeah.
So-
As a lady, you shouldn't let a guy beat you. Like, especially not even in marriage, just relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, or both assume you are still there.
That's why it's called toxic. It's like bittersweet something.
I know,
like
right?
there's a bitter part, but you are still enjoying the sweet part, so you are confused. You don't know what to do. But fellow viewers, if you are in a relationship and your opinions doesn't count, please work out. Work out. Okay? Save your life. If you are in a marriage and you are in a toxic relationship, being married doesn't mean it's a death sentence or something. If you are in a place that your opinion or your views doesn't count, you are not being treated like the queen that you are, and you think that it is affecting your life, your social life, your productive life, your work, your everything, please, this is the time. Yes, this is the time. My fellow panelists, what do you think are some of the things, or what measures do you think we can put in place to prevent this kind of toxic relationships? Sergi?
Yeah, so like I said, for me, at the earliest stage, you need to stop like a lot of things before it gets worse. You need to be self-aware, because it's at the earliest stage that you can find yourself and still try to find somebody. Do you understand? I don't subscribe to a divorce in a marriage,
Okay.
because marriages are not meant for divorce. Okay, you probably would go through a stage before you get to marriage. So before you get to the point of marriage, you should know whether you are compatible with this person or not. You don't go into the marriage and now you want to leave the marriage because of something that you can't explain. So your dating stages, your, what do you call it? Courtships and talking stages are very, very important. You need to take those stages very, very important. You don't just treat them anyhow. You don't just, okay, because it's a talking stage, so you have about 5 people going on. You can't study somebody. You can't know what the person is. You can't know who the person is. And you also should be very mindful of what you like and who you like. Do you understand? Everybody in his own special way, knows the kind of person he or she wants to end up with.
Okay.
Everybody knows. You get?
Yeah.
So you should be very mindful of that. Once you meet somebody, you realize that you are not compatible with the person. There and there, you move on. You don't nurture it at all. Where it gets to the point of marriage, and then you say, oh, you divorce. If you are not able to break, let's have more relationships breaking up than marriages.
Well, but you know that you can't fully know a person during talking stages, and
You
there
can.
are set. You can't.
You can.
You can't study people and then know them.
No, that is why there is a period for dating, okay? But somebody cannot hide himself. Then how long are you dating the person?
Oh, then you've
No,
not met
no.
someone.
Listen, I'm saying this because you probably have ignored it. It's not as if you've not met the person. You have ignored it.
Okay, you
Okay?
saw the red flag
Yes,
and you
and
decided
you ignored
to ignore.
it.
What
You
if you
weren't
didn't
observant. That is why you are supposed to take that stage very seriously. So if you didn't say it now, why are you saying it in your marriage?
see it? So yes, marriages are not for divorce, okay? We don't support the divorce aspect of marriages. But then when you are in it and you know that your life is at risk, you will die if you continue to be in it. What do you suggest the person do?
Well, there are a whole lot of suggestions things that you can seek. You can seek
what
counseling. I'm coming. You can probably seek counseling at some point in time. Over here, we don't take counseling seriously.
Yeah.
You understand? Even if you go through a proper counseling during marriage, right? Before you get married, if you go through the proper course of counseling, if you're not compatible with a person, you will not even go into the marriage. That's if you meet a proper counselor. Okay?
I see.
If they take you through the counseling process, rigorous counseling process, by the time you finish, if you're not compatible, you won't go ahead. Something will be telling you that don't go ahead. But it is, oh, I'm welcome. People will laugh at me. Or those other social factors which we ignore at this early stage, but we are ready to endure it at the marriage stage. Which is more embarrassing, breaking up your marriage or breaking up your relationship? Do you get it? So people have to be focused and say that I won't fall for this kind of pressures around. People literally are marrying because of pressure. People they say that ladies, excuse me to say, but it's a common saying. They say ladies marry whoever is available.
And the men, what do they do? Don't forget you are sitting among three beautiful
literally,
ladies here.
if we even translate to the men's side, so let me say people marry whoever is available. That is a wrong notion.
I see.
It means a lot of us are not taking our beginning stages seriously.
So to you,
And they are the cause of why we are having high. Look, marriages these days, people can just walk in and walk out. It's like Hamatan. If you open the tap, you put your leg under, it says too chill, then you close it, you go back. People are just taking their thing like that. It's all because that we are not going through the proper stages of relationship.
okay, so to you, you think that people
Should take their relationship serious.
people should take their relationship serious. And then you also think that divorce is not the right option, that whatever you are going through, you should endure it. That's what
No,
you are
I'm not saying that.
practically
I'm not saying
saying.
whatever you are going
But
through.
from your previous statement, you said that people don't change. So how much of a therapy are you going to, or how much counseling do you need to change? Because you earlier said that people don't change.
Yes, so I said that. I
you
said that I
yeah.
don't subscribe to divorce in marriages.
Yeah.
And I gave
But when it's
and I gave a
life-threatening-
solution. I gave a solution to it. That before you even get to that stage,
Yeah.
you should know. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not saying that if you are in it and it gets worse, don't leave. But I'm saying that we have to try and stop that thing, so that we allow people who are compatible together be with each other. You don't go and steal somebody's wife to be. People are stealing people's rape, quote and unquote. Say I'm looking for my rape. People are these days stealing people's rape.
I see.
You get
I
that thing is not for you. You're going to steal it. That is not the kind of person you want. You know, maybe you are a quiet person. You like a lousy person, and you met somebody who is more quiet than you, and you went in for that. Why is it going to work? You know that you like somebody who is like a straight girl. That is for you. A guy, you know that you like a gangster girl or maybe a straight guy. And then probably you flirted with these straight girls. It's time to marry. You've gone to marry a church person or somebody. Definitely you go back to the straight person. And that will lead to something else. So if you know what you like, stick to it.
Okay.
So that you avoid these kind of things.
Situation.
Use the mic.
Situations make people change.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
Let's not forget the fact that I can marry a perfect guy and years later, something will change his mentality and how he handles me. Do you get it?
Yeah.
You know, communication brings a lot of problems to relationship. Now, you and I, let's say I'm dating somebody, we can have a perfect communication, this communication stage, we can go through that all right. After marriage, there are a lot of things that will make your partner start showing some 1 and 2 changes, like you see that the person is changing, probably because that person is going through a lot, you don't know. So somebody that is depressed can beat you if you're not careful. Do you get it?
Yeah.
We are talking about toxic relationship, how to handle it. It's not easy to just walk out. But if you get to a point where you know that you are going to die soon, don't go to that pastor that will tell you that God is in control. My dear sister, my dear brother, open the door and go. Just me, if you're in a toxic relationship and you feel that, especially, okay, since we are talking about toxic relationships, it's not only about maybe this dating thing. Somebody is somewhere in a relationship where the person, like marriage, and the person is going through a lot, but the person cannot even talk about it. Walk away. Walk away, because if you are not careful, even you walking away alone is dangerous.
Yeah.
Because the person can do something, the person can trace you. So as for me, I don't know how the whole relationship works sometimes, but if you're in a toxic relationship, somebody beats you, the person is always looking into your business. The person doesn't allow you to make decisions for yourself. You know what's good for you, but somebody will tell you that, no, me, I know this is good for you. I know I wear size 38, but you are telling me that 40 will fit me. How does it make sense? Then I'll say, I'll accept the 40. Then when I'm walking on the street, then people will be like, but you cry, I need to go to the shop there to get, do you get? I'm just trying to put something across. So when you're in a relationship and you realize somebody is deciding for you, communication, communication, like, especially destroy things. The way I would decode something is different from how my partner would decode it.
Yeah.
Now, me trying to say something to my partner, he will decode it in a different way, and that will lead to arguments. Arguments, you start talking, shouting, then slap, beatings. My dear, walk away.
Okay.
Yeah, walk away.
So, Madam Esther, do you think people should seek help outside of their relationships? Like, should married couples continually seek therapy? Should people dating who are not married yet and they are just maybe in talking stages or something, do you think that they need to seek, they need therapy outside of their relationships?
Yeah. A very healthy relationship should be one that's always seek counseling. Okay. So if you are in a relationship and you are not seeking counseling, you might think you are doing the right thing, but at the end of the day, you are not. So me, before I enter into a relationship, my mom is always aware. I don't keep my relationship to myself. She's always aware. Then she say, na times I like, you don't know how I like this guy, you are telling me,
I see.
Yeah, so it's always good to seek advice outside your relationship. And you should know who you go to for advice. You don't just go to anybody for advice. At times I see people who are married seeking counseling from people who are not married. Yeah, there are some people who are good at that. But then you should look at certain things because they are not wearing the shoe.
Yeah.
So they can't really tell you how it is from perspective, or they can just predict or say something. But practicality, they are not there. So me personally, I don't advise a married person taking counseling from someone who is not married. Yes. And you were like things that you should do to prevent this toxic relationship something.
Yeah.
So I think recently relationships are being based on sex. Like the first day and then sex happens. Tomorrow then babe. Like tomorrow
So now
then
they don't
babe.
even propose anymore.
More and no talking stage,
Right
no
now, they will just
communication.
flirt with you.
Oh.
The flirt will just flirt, and then you realize that you guys click, and that's it.
That's it. Like
Then at the
that's
end
it.
of the day, you start having misunderstandings.
So when the relationship now starts, then you now be realizing that, oh, Charlie, I didn't really know you like that.
Babe,
so,
what are we?
Babe, what are we?
What are we now?
Because you even know that the person didn't even propose to you. It was just a fling, and then the next day it became babe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we should stop that. Like, we should stop that.
Wait and be proposed to the right way.
Yes.
You know?
You said something about people that are married. You don't advise that they go to people that are not married to listen to them about. But right now the issue is that I can be in a toxic relationship and pretend everything is fine. So when somebody else comes to me for advice, I'll tell the person, oh, don't worry. Men, they are like that though. So, but I know that me too, I'm suffering. But there are some people that are not married, but they have been in homes where they've seen how their parents' relationship, like how it was. So they will tell you, me like this, the last time I was telling somebody that said, an elderly woman, she said that she cannot leave the husband because of her two kids. But this is somebody that beats you. This is somebody that tells people that you are his house help. And then I said, look, as far as my mommy didn't die raising me and my siblings alone, you will not die. Yeah. So just leave. Because one day he will just kill you and go and tell your family people that. So me, I think nowadays people that are actually not married, they are seeing things clear than people that are inside the marriage. Oh, it's true. Because some people can pretend. People can pretend though. People can pretend. You don't know.
Okay.
People can pretend.
So slowly we are bringing the show to an end, and it has been an insightful and educating one. Oh my God, I wish we are not closing now. But do you have any last words to tell our viewers? Yes.
Last words.
Okay, so what I would say is that do not keep mute over a toxic relationship. It will kill you.
Okay.
My last words.
Yes, your last words.
Guys, please don't beat them. Okay.
Oh, what about the ladies?
I beg you, don't beat them. Same thing applies to the ladies. Don't go to the gym because of the guys. Beg. And then look, it's very important to respect whoever you are in a relationship with. Most especially, you should know whoever you are in a relationship with. The person's character, emotional intelligence, and everything. You should be very much aware of those things that make up the person so that you are able to live with the person. Okay, so that you don't go on having issues with every single decisions that you guys are trying to take, or everything that you guys are, anytime you guys want to do something, there's like a friction between both of you and all that. I mean, those are the things that lead to a lot of quarrels and a lot of misunderstandings, and like my sister was saying, communication. Yeah, it's the reason why a lot of relationships suffer, actually. So
Yeah.
you should take those things and take your red flags very serious. Like, pen them down. When you see them, run away from them, because if you ignore, they'll definitely come back and hunt you.
I read somewhere the person was like, stay away from red flags, but as for me, I'm already in it. Madam Lisa, your final word?
Oh, okay. So, low self-esteem. Know who you are. Don't let that lady tell you that you are broke. If I'm not with you, no lady will accept you. Don't let that guy tell you that you are not beautiful enough. If I'm not with you, nobody will accept you. Yeah. Know who you are in a relationship. Don't let people decide for you. You know what is best for you. Do you get it? Some guys, they keep ladies because ladies are toxic because they feel that no, that's when you feel like there is nobody else. Like no lady will accept me. I'm not financially strong. Bro, leave her, let her go. Find your peace somewhere, work on yourself, and whoever deserves you will come your way. The same goes to the ladies as well. So that is me, my part, my final words. Don't let anyone make you feel that you are less important. No. Yes, no grief for anybody. No grief for anybody.
So yes, no grief for anybody. Don't let anyone tell you what you should. Don't let anybody determine your happiness. Don't let anyone determine your happiness. Be you, do you, because you can't get happiness from any other person. And walk away if it's not right. So yes, we have come to the end of the Cozy Chat show. I am so excited. This show was proudly brought to you by Sika Gold Cosmetics. Yes, you are looking at my skin. If you like it, just call 0548 399 794. I repeat, 0548 399 794. And this show is sponsored by Jubilee Palace Hotel. You can locate them in Ho. They have very beautiful, very affordable rooms and a very beautiful kitchen foods. How would I even put it? They have tasty and sumptuous meals. So if you are in town, just walk into Jubilee Palace Hotel and they'll sort you out. So my name is Sika Gold and I have been your host. Until we meet again in the next episode, bye. The Cozy Chat Show.